Okay, so last time on Waterderp. Whew. You guys
Begin.
You guys expressed some interest in paying the Xanathar's main lair a visit, and did a little research in that field. Following that,
You had to tell us that's endgame content, fuckers.
Following that, though, you finally went after a concrete lead on the Stone of Galore, visiting a courthouse where things did not go quite as smoothly as maybe they could have, but it was funny. You found out that the stone was hidden by that one guy in a abandoned tower. You went there, had a chase with a few drow gunslingers, killed them, and got the stone. And
RJ got a second gun.
Yes, Thalos got another gun.
That's the thing, to get rid of those pesky heroes.
And we left off with the stone, Reese attuned to the stone and spoke to it a bit, and learned...
Sorry, glitchy stuff.
Learned some interesting details about the vault that you are all looking for. It is apparently within a bank in the Sea Ward that is protected by a memory charm that, upon leaving the field of said memory charm, it erases all of an individual's memories of the bank, even that it exists. And so some strategy will be required to pull this off. Additionally, the stone indicated that it could give you the names and locations of various employees of the bank who might be able to give you some information that could help you. And with that, we can bring us back into things. Now, it was getting late, and you guys were at the bar, if I recall, doing this. So, coming back into things, Reese, you're probably holding on to the stone, talking to it. I'm assuming the rest of the party is gathered around. And what would you like to do?
Well, they didn't hear anything the rock said, so do they still think I'm kind of losing it, or...?
The stone will say...
We know you're losing it.
The stone will say, if anyone touching me may hear my voice, attunement is not a necessity.
Oh, shit, okay. Touch the rock, guys!
I was actually literally thinking about poking the rock.
Touch the rock.
I'm
gonna hold it out like, touch it.
Alright. I'll say for the purposes of, like, making things simpler, you guys could have touched it before it gave its whole exposition dump. And
oh, sure.
Yeah, it will relay the information it gave Reese to all of you.
Please stop eating my charging cable, thank you. No, I said stop!
It also says, wow, you are all a very interesting bunch, aren't you?
The rock is a cat now.
Wait, is it talking just to Reese, or is it talking to all of us?
Well, if you're touching it, it's talking to you. Did you touch
Thalos
it?
is not touching it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I ain't touching that shit with a 10-foot pole, you kidding me?
I'm just poking it on and off, so I feel like I've only heard like half of the conversation.
You fucking idiots!
So it's like, so what is your... Well, that was abrupt. If you could... He's like
it's
trying
like
to get...
Quinlan lagging.
Yeah. By the way,
the Stone of Galore has high ping and DSL internet.
Got AOL.
Also note on its voice sounds vaguely like, it sort of sounds like text-to-speech, almost.
Oh, great.
Oh, God.
Microsoft Sam.
Please no. Please God no.
Tell me about this rock. Why does it make all these sounds?
Hacking noises!
Hacking noises!
It's like text-to-speech, but vaguely more smug and smarmy sounding.
Hacking
Oh, good.
noises.
Exactly what you... Wait, so you mean it's just fucking Wheatley?
No, Wheatley was more...
It's Wheatley?
Wheatley was more like endearingly British.
Sure. Sure.
endearing
I don't know
liberal.
about endearing. Yeah.
Well, for most of the game, except for, that one part.
He was a cunt.
He was.
I know someone who's a cunt.
Talos.
No, I was talking in person.
Fair.
Actually, I know multiple people.
I'm about
that
to say,
are
I think
cunts. Never mind.
Oh.
I think
It's like in-game, Talos is kind of going after one person in particular right now. But then,
Yeah. No, we'll roll it back. I know someone who's a cunt.
well, something tells me you know a lot of people who are cunts.
Yeah, but I got a fixation with one in particular. Starts with the J, ends with the B, ends in a never. Cunt.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy. I partied with him once. Continue to poke the rock.
He
Talos
was in.
Thalos will stoop down to Sylvia, and the next time you see him, you can party on his grave.
I'm going to
okay.
press the rock against Thalos while he is stooped down next to.
Thalos will spin around and smack the stone out of your hands.
so
No, you won't.
Talos, you hear like, oh, what's your... and then
I'm holding on to this thing pretty
Fair.
fucking tightly.
yeah. Well, he can...
I'm going to contest that with a roll.
Really?
do you want to roll off?
Fine.
And I can't think of a better way. One wants to
Sure.
knock it out of the hand, the other says no.
Both of you roll athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
Oof.
Hold on.
Good night,
I'm gonna pull that
Reese.
thing.
He just told the fighter to roll athletics. Good fucking night.
Oh,
And he's
alright.
and he isn't a dex fighter.
So played by RJ. And that
Unnatural
man
20.
rolls ungodly well.
Oh shit.
But I'm waiting to hear like 27 or something from RJ.
Yeah. Hello.
17 plus 6.
Yep, there we go.
Okay. Well,
23.
Yeah, Reese, you try, but Talos is like, no. And he like shoves it out of his face.
Touch me with that eyeball rock again, I smash it.
smash
Okay,
it.
guys.
Smashing
And we're
the-
all fucked.
Poking
Sma-
that rock.
I cannot be smashed. I am a magical item currently. Destroying me would be much more complicated than that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm
Do
attuned to
you
it.
think if I poke his eyeball, this little rock guy will feel pain?
They are not true again, Reese is the only one hearing this. They are not true eyeballs, rather more an ornamental impression of the eyeballs I had in my true form.
They're just decorations, Sylvia.
You go ahead and try. I think it might work best if you spit on it. Maybe give it a lick.
It's a rock.
You think she hasn't licked rocks before?
I'm gonna fucking put it in my pocket. I'm tired of this shit. Listen, it knows where to do the things and find the stuff, but memories are gonna be an issue.
So let me get this straight.
Okay.
The rock is talking to you.
What?
Do I
I
have
don't
that right?
exactly know if the rock was talking. It's just
Sylvia
every
just-
time I poked it, it would make a sound.
Sylvia just blatantly interrupts.
I mean, that's Sylvia.
Yeah. This is fair.
Sylvia thinks everybody is talking to her.
Of course.
Go ahead, Ace.
No, that was a question at you. You think a rock is talking to you, and we should do what it says because the rock said so.
Well, I mean,
Really?
I could prove
That's
my
your
point
mighty
if you
plan.
just touched the fucking rock, but you're all pussy, so
Maybe you're
can't touch
just
a little
insane.
rock with eyeballs on it.
Thalos, standing by Ace. Oh, me hand started talking to me and only I can hear it. He's gonna flip you the finger. It told me to do that.
All right, well, if you don't want, the vault with all the money in it, then fine. I'll go fucking do this by myself.
There's also the small
Me
point where
too.
literally everyone has been after this rock.
True.
Go ahead, Reese. Go off on your own to the vault. You'll be slaughtered within seconds. And something tells me you won't come back.
You're saying this like you care.
Reese, I don't talk
Fair
to my
point.
drinks, and you're talking to a rock.
Oh my god, just hold the fucking rock! You're all giant idiots!
I don't talk to... Ooh, burned by the drunk.
I predict that everyone in this group will die with this attitude.
Shit.
Look, I don't even have any friends here, and I know that this one only cares about money.
Thalos, do you want the money to pay for your fancy coat or not?
It's a coat. It would be nice. What I really want is JB Nevercon's head.
You could mention to him that if you go to the vault, there's a strong chance he will also be there, as he is also after the money.
Yeah, Nevercott's probably already doing some shit with it anyway. You know, he's always got a trick up his sleeve. I'm sure he'll be able to find the vault anyway.
He doesn't have the keys, so...
We got some people to kill! Don't you like doing that?
He does.
Are they Xanathar?
We have some people to kill, fellas. I like murder.
Wait.
It's like, guys, there is murder and we get money for it. Thalos, I like
All right.
murder. Ace, I like money.
To put this straight, one of the people's a fucking dragon, so... No, I can't fight it by myself, but I might as well.
But is the dragon Xanathar?
Yes,
Let's just
Sylvia.
bring a wee
They're
bit
all
of
Xanathar.
Everyone is Xanathar. Even you.
No! That's not true!
It's
Yes.
true. And I'm your father.
Sylvia's triggered.
Okay, I know that's definitely not it. I don't even know who my father is.
It's me.
Jesus.
Great.
At this point,
Thalos, that requires somebody to be in love with you.
at this point, I'll say the door.
Shit, you're right.
The door to the bar swings open, and a couple figures walk in.
Fireball!
No.
Not really. I don't even know Fireball.
They are the figures.
Considered it.
You immediately recognize both of them. It's one of them is Maloon, and the other is Thorben Twinbeard, the dwarf who you recovered.
Sylvia murdered.
Yes, that one.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
immediately
definitely
take
murdered.
Sylvia by the shoulder before she can run away and suggest she keep still.
Maloon will say,
no.
"Yeah." Maloon will say, "Hey, how are you guys doing?"
How are you doing? I missed you so much.
We're doing good. Any word on the, the thing?
The thing. You're gonna have to be more specific.
You know, that
You'll-
guy that we're gonna...
Oh, that one. Well, I don't know if Vajra would be cool with like an assassination mission because he technically hasn't broken any laws publicly. But I mean,
No.
He
You
almost
won't
killed
be
this
doing
guy.
any of that. You'll just be beating him into submission.
I don't think that she would be cool with that either. Honestly, I mean, if
Good
I
of you.
here, okay, look, if we catch him in the act, like at the vault, then I can do something. But you gotta understand, I fight for the city. I follow the rules here. It's
Malou, none of
This
these
is why the
fuckers
criminals
want to
are
come
ahead
with
of
me
you.
to fight some people. Do you wanna?
well,
Hold on. We did not say we wouldn't come with you to
You
the
basically
vault.
said no.
We said we don't want to touch your stupid rock.
It's
Was
just
this
so
about a
much
rock?
easier if the rock would explain everything. But no, you're gonna make me do it.
suddenly it sounds like Dwayne Johnson. The boulder is conflicted.
A boulder.
You smell.
All right, I'm just gonna.
It's cooking.
I'm just gonna short form explain everything the rock said then, since they apparently didn't touch it.
Well, I assume you did that already.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking fine.
So you guys are, well, funny thing about us being here, we're here about maybe killing some people too, just maybe not the same ones you're talking about. You guys,
Sylvia still has an apology to make.
I think she did that.
Did she already?
I did.
Yeah.
That already happened.
Yeah, Thorvin will say,
It wasn't a good apology, but it was an apology.
No.
you know, well,
Apologize
that's
again.
all
Better.
behind us. That's in the past. No,
Reese
this
again, but better this time.
this
It's not gonna happen.
Reese is the daddy. No, hits her knuckles with a ruler. Do it again, but better this time.
Thorvin will say, I understand that you lot have some interest in taking your fight to the Xanathar.
I'm all about that.
It's more the midget who has a problem with the Xanathar and points to Thalos. This one just enjoys killing people.
Yeah, fine. You know, I'll kill something, I guess.
There's also the point where you know that a certain someone is likely in the Xanathar's lair.
Did the Rock mention a Xanathar guy?
No, but Ace and Thalos found out that a certain individual that they're looking for.
Yeah. Come on.
This is.
Oh.
I remember.
So yeah, Thorvin says, I'm here because, well, I'm ready to take you there whenever you all are ready. If you need to sleep first or if you want to wait a couple days. It's up to you when that happens, but whenever you're ready.
Tomorrow morning, how about that?
Reese,
What?
what does your rock say?
I'm gonna look at the Rock.
What would you like to know about?
Why
don't know
should
this
we
song.
go on this quest?
A brief detour should not severely negatively impact your chances.
Says
Also-
it's all good, I guess.
I cannot
Then
speak
I'm
to your
gonna
chances
nap.
of survival on this detour, but your timetables should not be majorly affected.
Well, I have
We
some
don't know
work
much, I
to
wonder.
do. I have some drinks I need to test to make sure the bar is running tomorrow.
We have employees for that, Sylvia. How many times do we have to tell you?
And their drinks are actually consumable.
Eyeballs. Fucking. Oh no.
All right,
That one time
well,
everybody shat themselves.
I guess we'll come back in the morning. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah.
All right. Looking forward to it. And they will leave.
Just now realizing how many concentration spells I took. Jesus fucking Christ. Whoops.
Oopsies.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
I overloaded. Why are so many illusion spells concentration? Oh, because it creates an illusion. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do the freaking
No.
resting thing because I
I
don't have that many spell slots left.
Do you guys want to take a long rest?
Please.
Sure.
I mean, we're
Alright.
fine, but they can feel free.
Yeah, while they're taking that long, before that long rest happens,
Okay.
Talos is gonna step to the front door. I'm gonna go pick up some munitions.
Whatever you want, bud.
All right. Before we take this long rest, then, where would you like to go, Thalos?
Let's see. I'm gonna need to find an item shop, particularly of the magical kind.
Interesting. So, magic shops are not exactly common.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okay. 17.
17. Give me a second. Oh shit. That's handy. Pardon me while I Google Waterdeep magic item shops. And the shit.
I will proceed to drink while Bird Boy is T-posing.
Scraw.
Again.
Okay, the hell? I am trying to download a PDF, and it is not doing it.
When all the technology just dies today.
This is great. What types of magic items are you looking for? Let's go with that.
I'm looking for a bag of holding. That's it.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you can find someone who can sell you a bag of holding. For opening all the things. Yeah, bag of holdings are common enough that you can probably find someplace that can sell those. Shit. Bag of holding is... God, why is everything so complicated? Okay, it's uncommon. Let me see here. Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. 5.
5. You can find a bag of holding for 500 gold.
That's overpriced.
That's a magic item.
That's overpriced.
Magic ain't cheap.
That's overpriced.
You're overpriced.
Well, I can't afford that shit.
All right.
Why is it always Dallos that's looking for the glamorous items?
Because he can
I don't
use
know.
it.
He has like the eye for Gucci.
There's also
Gucci Waterderp.
he's also like the one who like cares the least about money and so has the least idea of what things cost.
True.
All right. So do you guys want to take your long rest in that case?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sure.
You all sleep for the night. Your rest is uneventful. And you can get up in the morning.
The morning rocks fall and kill us all. Oh no.
Yeah, you guessed it. Campaign's over.
I knew it. I knew it. He didn't want to finish
We
the
wake
module.
up, we step outside, smell the morning dew, and there's a Tarrasque on the lawn.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Is it he?
fucking Jarlaxle Bainbray riding a Tarrasque.
Somehow
You
tamed
ready to
it.
Remember what this dress
Meal.
name is?
Oh, I haven't forgotten.
Okay.
No.
Ethan hasn't either.
No one has
He has
forgotten.
Nobody has forgotten.
He has sent the fappy meal.
But what does show up in the morning is Maloon and Thorvin, who will come in and say, and Thorvin says, "We all ready?"
Yeah, I suppose. Maloon better not go fucking crazy on us again.
That should all be fixed now.
You could always kill him to be sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Azure Edge. I've been able to attune to it, and he like hefts his axe, so it hasn't been fighting me anymore. So, yeah.
Fair enough. Maybe.
Oh, by the way, I actually forgot to mention this last night, but Vajra actually has a specific thing that she wants, specifically us three, and he indicates Reese and Sylvia as the members of the Grey Hands. Whereas she wants us to find and eliminate the Mind Flayer who is actually making those intellect devourers. You know, cut the problem off at its source.
Sounds good to me.
All
You
right.
three have fun with that.
I don't recommend us splitting up necessarily, just because it's the Xanathar's lair. But you guys do what you need to do, I guess.
What?
What?
You don't recommend what?
Splitting up, if that's what the tiefling over there was implying. You guys, as you're talking, I assume you've left the house and you're starting to make your way, following Thorvin, who over time leads you to the castle ward, and will open a grate that leads into the sewers of the castle ward. You can all descend and walk through a few corridors until he comes to a patch of wall where he taps a few of the stones, and it swings open to reveal a secret staircase.
Secret staircase.
At this point, he says, "Alright, that's the entrance. Now, before you go down, a couple things I feel like I should mention. Regarding the
tour guide?
Well, I'm not going down there is the thing.
What?
My cover's been blown. I'd be killed on sight.
Oh.
Did you see how easily he died the last time?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yes, I did.
And believe me, you'll be much better with the fighter over here, who points to Maloon, than with me.
Thalos is going to squat down. He died to a clumsy, half-sober kleptomaniac drunk.
I never said I was good
there.
at fighting.
I heard
That's not your fault.
Xanathar, and then I went crazy. He knows that. We're cool.
Right. Speaking of
Look,
the words,
Sylvia over there, Xanathar!
speaking of the words Xanathar and crazy, it is. This is the thing. If you come face to face with the Xanathar, be exceedingly careful. It is insane and paranoid in the extreme, and tends to imagine conspiracies against it where none exist.
So Putin.
I don't know who that is.
Looks that bird.
Thalos has a malevolent grin on his face. Perfect.
Now, if you think you can manipulate him, I mean, you can try, but be careful. It's unpredictable. Here's the thing: he's liable to shoot first and ask questions later if he even gets a whiff that you might be working against him. And if he shoots, he can do worse than kill you.
That sounds interesting.
Well, yeah, you know about. So the thing about resurrection magic is most of it requires a body, right? Except the most
Yeah.
powerful stuff.
Oh, I need to get fucking components before we actually stop there. Fuck!
Do you want to have stopped on the way? I'll allow that.
Yeah!
Okay. What would you like to get?
I just want enough to be able to do
Revivify?
at least one, yeah.
Okay, so that's a 300 gold worth diamond,
Do I
right?
have enough? Oh, I'm so fucking close. Damn it.
Okay. Do you want to ask other
Never
people
mind.
to chip in, or?
Basically, I have the ability to bring you back to life if you die, so
I have 55 gold.
I have 224, and I just want one. Bang.
224. So you would need 76.
Yeah.
I could give you all my gold. It's not like I'm really using it for anything.
Actually,
Sure about that.
should I use? Now here's the question: should I use
What?
Tyler's money while he's not here?
Yes!
I actually have exactly 75 gold.
Because Tyler is kind of loaded, or Ayal is.
That's basically been the whole thing in the game
Yeah.
anyway. I'm sure he'd say, text him! I don't care!
I don't want to wait for him to respond necessarily. I'll say he's willing to chip in 50.
Okay.
And
Hold on. Oh, shit.
and if he comes back and says that he didn't want to do that, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And
I have wasted more money on my monk membership than this.
all right,
I will
so
be fine.
so you want to drop 26 of yours, Sylvia?
Sure.
All right, Reese, you can go ahead and mark off or you can mark that off and that you have now
Mark
have
off all my gold.
yeah, and mark off that you have a 300 gold piece diamond. Anyway, where were we? Yes. Right. So, resurrection magic requires a body, right? Well, Xanathar has disintegrate
Yeah.
as a beholder. So, if he decides to kill you, he can kill you. And make it very difficult to come back.
Huh.
Oh no.
But, okay, last bit of advice before you go down there. He has a weakness. And that is that he has a pet. The Xanathar has a pet goldfish that he loves more than any of his minions. More than just about anything, really. He calls it Silgar. If you can if you're backed into a corner, and I only recommend this as a last resort because it is very likely to backfire if you're not convincing enough. But if you threaten the life of that fish, you might be able to threaten him into doing just about whatever you want.
Easy enough.
Okay.
Again, last resort. Can't stress that enough.
You want to bet the drunk it's the first thing out of her mouth.
He looks you dead in the eye, Sylvia, and says, "Last resort."
Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't know why you're targeting me of all things, but fine.
Just let me find the
I
stupid...
heard something about a fish.
I'll find the stupid goldfish.
Yes?
Alright.
No.
With that being said, he steps out of the way and gestures to the open door.
Run in the other direction! Oh. No, but could you imagine?
Right. Alright. I assume you begin to make your way down the staircase. And as you go down, the walls of this narrow, spiraling staircase are carved with open eyes that glow with a faint magical light, just all along it. And you get this weird sensation as though you're being watched, although it's kind of sourceless.
I will poke the eyes.
Okay, nothing happens.
Good.
Wow.
Continuing down, you come to the end of the stairs after a few minutes, and come to a door, which you can push open or do anything else first if you like. By the way, I should mention, since Tyler's not here, I would like you guys to mention whenever you would like him to look for anything, say traps or secrets or the like, because it would be a kind of unbalanced if I was making that call. So, if one of you wants I'll to do that, just let me know.
Okay. Does this door have a lock on it?
It does not.
Does it have a keyhole?
Not that you can see, no.
Can I look for a keyhole?
Make a perception check, I guess. Actually, I should mention the door is actually more of a single circular slab of stone that's like 8 feet in diameter.
Okay,
and it is hinges on a side.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's more of like a it more swings open that way, and you don't see a keyhole.
Okay, then push it open, I guess.
Alrighty.
There's Xanathar. Good job, guys.
And
We've done it.
You enter the Xanathar.
Stone Age technology.
You enter into what appears to be a magically lit hall. You can see various torches that appear to be sort of continually burning. The walls within this hallway are carved with eyes of all shapes and sizes. Many of the orbs have stone eyelids that you actually see open and close at irregular intervals. With exits out of the room, you see this room is about hang on a sec. 6, 7, 8, about 100 feet lengthwise. The side opposite the way you came in. To your right, there is another door embedded in the same wall that you entered, and then the other way to your left, at the end of the hall, you see a set of double doors, which are more like 2 semicircles, and that is what you see.
Okay.
Let's split up, gang. No.
He just said no. Don't split up.
So there's a set of double doors, and that's it? Or...
There's a set of double doors and then another door in the wall to your right, on the same side that you came out of.
We'll start with the closer door.
Okay. So you guys head up to that door. You can push it open, and you see what appears to be a sort of 40 feet corridor leading further on before it ends in another door.
I would like IL to perceive.
Okay. Specifically the hallway, or?
Yes, the long, empty hallway that probably has crap in it.
Okay. IL sort of does a scan and doesn't find anything.
I will push the drunk out.
How come I knew this was gonna happen? RJ just looked at me like this is gonna happen right now.
Yeah, nothing happens when you push Sylvia into the hallway. By the way, a note on directions. The door from the stairway that you entered through was westward. You went in a westward direction, so this is the west wall that you're going through, and this hallway continues east. So that's just so I can keep everything straight.
Okay, then we'll proceed down the hallway.
Okay. Continue on to the door. What marching order is everyone in?
I guess I'm forced in the front.
Yeah, you're in the front. I'll be behind her.
I'm definitely somewhere in the back.
I'll take middle, I guess.
Okay. Ace middle, respec, and where is Ayal? Is he
No idea.
I'll put him between.
Should he be in the very back so he can keep an eye out, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
You can check behind us.
By the way, not counting Ayal, all of your initials in this order spell rats.
What?
Oh no.
Just a fun little thing that I just noticed.
I mean, yeah, it spells it backwards.
Well, I just the way I'm writing it since it's going eastward, Sylvia's the one on the end. I was typing down everyone's initials.
Are you fucking with me?
Reese, Ace, Thalos, Sylvia.
This is bad luck.
Rats.
Reese suddenly feels like there's bad juju.
There's bad juju.
Reese immediately starts begging someone to swap places with him.
Oh shit! I forgot. Where's Maloon?
Oh no, you're the DM.
Maloon will put himself near the front, somewhere with Thalos and Sylvia. You can decide where exactly.
That's
He'll be with Sylvia.
Yeah.
Okay,
he'll be behind
buddies.
They can be the landmine checkers.
Well, now
the starving African children we paid a can of tuna to walk out into the minefield.
Now it spells
God.
a rat MS, whatever that means.
A rat MS. A rat that has MS?
A rat, Microsoft Word.
Is there an S1? Microsoft Suite.
Sure.
All right.
Using a rat mouse to access Microsoft Suite. Good fucking job. Everyone wins.
Sylvia, would you like to open the door?
Sure.
Okay.
Do it.
You push the door open into another chamber, this one going in about 50 feet, and lengthwise about 30 feet. Within this room, you see several large shapes in the middle of the room, all of which are beholder-shaped. The four of them, actually, you sort of double-take because they look like beholders at first glance, but then you look again and you see that they're sort of like, they have these weird little eyes in the middle of them, and the growths on top of them that looked like eye stalks now look like fungus.
Ew.
The one in the middle, though, does look like a beholder. However, you notice the sort of rotting flesh and dulled eye and and teeth falling out. That seems that this one is more of an undead nature.
Good.
However, it's still looking at you,
Right?
and I would like everyone to roll initiative.
See, I wasn't super jazzed about this because I don't do well against beholders.
I got some good stuff. Hold on.
Was that an 8 for Sylvia?
Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh
That
boy.
is literally my worst initiative yet.
17.
17
Let's see.
for... 3 for...
I got a nat 1.
Ethan keeping up his tradition of initiative rolls.
Can't roll initiative for shit, Captain. That bleach is taking a while. I think I need to go do more of this rage. Fucking hell.
Big oof. Got Ace, got Reese, got Sylvia. Thalos, what'd you get?
18.
18. Okay. I have to roll for Bird Boy. Bird Boy did not roll very high. He got a 6.
Boy.
Oh, these are some rolls.
He says as all the enemies roll natural 20s and have like +7.
Nah, it's kind of here and there. Thalos, you are up first. Also, I should mention that, well, actually, if you decide to use Green Flame Blade, there some of the mechanical implications of that I looked into before the session, so... Because it is now juiced up because you're level 5.
Oh. Okay. And what does that mean? It just does more damage?
So now what it does is the target that you hit with it takes an extra 1d8 of fire damage, and the adjacent target also takes a d8 of fire damage.
Oh, so they take the hit and the fire damage.
Correct. Now the thing about the ruling of how it works is that your dual wielding and extra attack both are contingent on you using the attack action, which Green Flame Blade is you cast the spell, and as part of the cast the spell action, you make an attack, which is not the same thing. So rules as written, if you did Green Flame Blade, that would be your one attack that turn. Now,
okay.
I'm kind of seesawing in my head whether I want to homebrew something a little better than that, because that's kind of lame. But I'll leave it on to how much you care about it, how much you think. Well, like if you really want something, if you really want me to homebrew something for that, we can. I'll leave that up to you, or whether you think it would be overpowered.
I think it'd be overpowered if he got to Green Flame Blade twice.
Right. What I was kind of thinking was one
Green Flame Blade once,
and then the other were regular
attack.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking. If you're cool with that, then I'd be willing to do that.
Okay, yeah, that works.
You cool with getting extra damage output for no additional cost?
Well, it's just that because like the whole build, his whole build is on the getting lots of attacks, and having an ability that actively discourages that feels kind of lame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do, but the trade-off is you get to hit adjacent enemies, and the one attack does a lot. Well, not a lot, but it does more damage. So,
Sure. I mean, we'll play with it, and if we feel like it's too broken, maybe we'll dial it back. How's that sound?
It's up to you guys.
Okay.
I'm not sure you can ruin your campaign with a homebrew more than you've already with RJ.
That's that's fair.
You gave him ethereal instability, your greatest mistake.
Yeah. That's
his greatest mistake was the gray bag of tricks.
Yes.
Okay,
well, that wasn't even
greatest
homebrew. That was just like a miscount. Yeah, anyway,
don't even bullshit me. That was his greatest mistake.
What would you like? What would you like to do, Thalos?
Yeah. I'm going to. Let's see.
Oh.
Sure, why not? We'll since we had a discussion about it, I'll use Green Flame Blade.
All right. Go on which one?
I'm guessing the toughest one is the undead one.
It seems that way. Weirdly, the others are just kind of hovering there and just kind of eyeing you at the moment.
They're just there.
You're not really sure what they are.
Ain't
Kill
good.
them all.
I'll tell you what.
Kill them all.
Tell you what?
Alright. Then I'll attack the one in the middle.
Alrighty. Go for it.
Alrighty then.
Yep, he is not hovering at a height that you can't reach him, so go ahead.
It's 19 plus whatever the fuck my mod is.
That is a hit.
Yeah, 19 plus 6. Okay, so regular weapon attack is an 8. Juice is a 5 plus 2, so that's 7.
So 15.
Takes 15, and then the 7 jumps to someone else.
Right, and it has to be someone within 5 feet, which the other things are.
They're not?
No, they are. They are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, then it jumps to one of them. I don't care which one.
Okay. So you strike this undead beholder and cut a gash out of its flesh, and then the fire jumps to one of the other things, and it explodes.
Oh.
Sounds about right.
It detonates, and coming out of it are these weird little spores.
What's the flood? Oh god.
I would like. Let me do a little. Actually, who was just coming in the room? I would say Sylvia and Maloon would be within range. Thalos, Sylvia, and Maloon, I would like you to make Constitution saving throws. Well, Maloon is me, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, me.
17.
17. Okay.
21.
Okay. All of you withstand the blast and take no damage.
Damn fucking
Rebecca,
right,
rolling
we
good
don't.
tonight.
Yeah, good start. Hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Well, my
Shit
initiative
quiz.
was pretty poor because I got an 8.
Right.
So.
That's true.
That's cute.
Reese, what would you like to do?
Well, I get another swing.
Oh,
though.
I'm sorry. Thalos. What I apologize.
It's like we just talked about this.
Yeah, we just talked about this, mate.
Yep. Sorry.
At a
Hit
whole
it again.
conversation.
Do
How are
it.
they doing this?
Do it again.
21.
That's a hit.
Okay. Wickety whack. It's going to be.
Don't talk back.
Wickety whack. Don't talk back. Oh, and the I didn't have my mod.
Oh,
He should have took an extra 3 off of that 15.
done.
Okay, and he's taking 9 off of this swing, and because
You're now
I
level
like
5.
I like hitting things.
Level 5 extra attack.
Oh,
Well, actually, that would
okay.
have been your extra attack, and this is
No,
now
that was
your-
my extra attack.
This is now your dual wielding.
This is action surge, bro.
Oh, you realize you have 3 by default now, right?
Oh, do I? Oh, yeah.
You're level 5, dude, and you're a fighter.
Okay. Okay, never mind. We'll swing again, and then we'll swing another one. Fuck it.
And fighters level 5 don't automatically get 3.
But
Yeah.
since he's dual wielding and has the dual wielder feat,
No, he's doing the duelist thing, but
Yep.
the dual wielder, I mean,
yeah,
Another 21.
That's a hit.
there's another hit.
He's
21?
taking 6
The
off of
same.
that.
21.
Another 6. All right,
And 1 more. Okay, dice.
and you're also doing action surge.
Yes.
Alrighty,
Is
22 off of that one.
hits. Jesus.
And he's taking another 6.
That thing's gonna
All
die
right.
before I can even get in there.
Let me just check extra attack real quick.
don't you know a thing or two about that?
Attack
Phoebe?
twice. Oh wait, action
Huh?
surge rather. Action.
How many things have you killed in one crit?
Action surge.
With your
No
fucking
additional action.
touch
Yeah,
One hit fucking wonder.
Yeah, action surge gives you 2 attacks as well. I should mention.
Whoa!
Yeah.
that's true.
Yep.
You just have to take the attack action.
Because
Again!
extra
yeah, but he's
attack.
multi-hit.
Well, yeah. Well, it doesn't give him the bonus action offhand attack, but it does extra attack. Just says when you take the attack action, it's 2 attacks. And action surge gives him another action.
Okay.
So go ahead.
13 plus 6.
That is also a hit.
Okay. 7 plus 3.
So 10. Okay, you watch as Thalos lunges into the room and just becomes a dervish of blades, and just carves out chunks of this beholder zombie, to the point where it's like, and just hovering there.
Okay.
Reese, it is your go.
Moans in 75% of my face is now gone.
Are you making fucking Minecraft noises?
Stop it, Ron.
Stop it, Ron. Stop it, fellows. Stop.
I'm going song.
I'm mad. No! Stop it!
Reese, what would you like to do?
Guiding fucking bolt!
I'm so surprised.
Oh, ghost fire crumbler.
Roll
I'm just
it.
gonna do a normal one though.
Yep.
I think there is normal here.
I think there is.
What a fool.
Hey!
Is it another
Quinn.
freaking crit? What is going
Did
on?
Phoebe take all of OJ's crits?
It's frosty dice!
It's spreading.
Well,
Go
no,
ahead and
according-
roll. Do it.
By the sound of it, Phoebe's frosted dice are also miscast. I'm not gonna lie. That's what it sounds like.
They're clear!
Oh, they're frosted. There's a difference.
You can still see through them. Alright, okay. 3. That fucking. Okay, 6. 10, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16.
So double
So
that.
32.
32. Oof. Yeah, he's not looking good. He's looking extremely rough, and now it is Maloon's turn.
Zap.
Yeah, so Maloon will stride forward with his axe, Azure Edge in hand, and bring it to bear against this thing, which Maloon gets 4 attacks.
Yeah, remember that. Fucker.
That's definitely a hit. Nat 19. And one moment. Hang on a sec.
He was a champion fighter. He worked
And-
on that 19.
On the first attack, cleaves the zombie in twain.
Well, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, after it got its shit kicked in.
Well, yes, you kind of unloaded on it. He will then move on to the other things with his.
Oh no, don't touch them!
Maloon is just going ham on these things right
Oh,
now.
Jesus Christ, alright.
Yes.
Also nat 19, and I'm not even gonna roll damage. It detonates. And the three of you, Thalos and Sylvia, con saves.
Okay.
That19.com.
21.
Cool.
3.
3.
3. Okay.
Oh dear.
Sylvia, you
die.
Yes, you die instantly. No.
No.
You take
You die instantly, you fool.
I heard
13,
a lot of dice.
13 poison damage.
Yikes!
Isn't she resistant to that?
I am resistant. I have
Yeah.
advantage against being poisoned.
Oh, okay. Wait. Resistance against. Hold on. Let me see this.
Defense. Poison.
Is it a racial
Yes.
trait? Stout
halfling.
saving throws against poison and resistance against poison damage. Okay. That's interesting. Would I consider this to? I mean, it is poison damage, but is it poison?
Yes.
It is
Set
poison.
as resistance
Poison is
to
poison.
There may be more to
Poison
the.
is poison.
Poison
Okay.
is poison.
I'll allow you to roll again.
Poison!
Thank you.
Poison!
Come on.
1.
9.
All right.
Oh.
So it was 13, so we're halved to 6 poison damage.
Yeet.
Poison is poison.
I'm glad you like that. I thought real hard on that one.
Damage is damage.
Okay, Maloon is. Do any of you say anything to Maloon? Because talking is a
No.
free action.
Jesus Christ, you dumbass!
Okay, Maloon will.
Don't hit the.
Maloon will slow down and be like, "What?"
Thalos, hit another one.
No,
Do it
don't do
again.
You're gonna kill Sylvia, Christ!
Do it. Kill Sylvia.
Oh,
It'd be
shit.
understandable
I
if it's Xanathar.
Sorry, got to my head a little bit.
No shit!
Do any of the rest of you do anything? Sylvia or Ace? I should-
I'm gonna just keep walking.
well,
straight.
here's the thing.
Just
So you
hold
start.
still.
You're starting to walk. As you approach the things, they start to sort of like try and hover in your direction.
Okay.
Are these the fucking puffer fish from Skyward Sword? I
They're
swear to
gonna blow
God.
up on you.
Okay.
They want to explode. They want to nut all over you. They want to nut on the midget.
It's okay.
They want to blow their load on the midget.
That sounds like midget porn. I'm out of here.
What would you like to do?
Blow your load. Blow your load. Blow
You know
your
what?
load.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna swing at one of them.
Okay, go for it.
God.
Okay. That one.
That
Oh
one.
my God.
Oh well, that is an automatic miss. You have, need I remind you, more attacks.
I do. I could attack again.
You're gonna
with my short sword.
you're gonna laugh when I tell you what their AC is. By the way,
Okay.
It's like 2.
No.
It's 2.
How about a 4 plus 8?
their AC is 5.
Okay, great.
So you punch this one and it also detonates. Another con save from Thalos and Sylvia.
Great. Okay.
Not balloon.
I'm going to
And
like,
Maloon. Maloon got a nat 20. He's acing his saves.
I'll switch dice.
19.
You're good.
Please switch dice.
Two!
What the fuck?
Did you roll with it? Was that advantage?
Roll again. You
Oh, right.
roll once.
Halfling.
Oh,
I'm
Becca Dome.
sorry.
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
4!
What the fuck?
The ice cream problem all over again.
What the actual fuck?
That's 11 reduced to 5 poison damage.
Okay.
You'd be dead if you were resistant to this.
It's a good fucking thing I decided to stop by and get fucking bring you back to life shit.
Yeah, get
That rock was
get,
right.
get that bring you back to life sloss.
Sylvia, would you like to use your third and final attack?
Do it again.
No.
Punch it.
Remember,
Pop another one.
I have 2 attacks.
Well,
And if
that-
I could spend a key point.
well, no. Here's the thing. You're level 5. The attack action
Right.
gives you 2 attacks now.
Yeah.
3 is now your base.
Oh, shit.
You get extra attack, and then you get your offhanded attack as a monk.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna swing at another one.
All right. There's one left. Go for it.
Fucking hell.
So 11 plus 8.
It explodes.
Yes. Okay.
One last con save.
I don't know which dice to use anymore.
19 plus
Tells
5.
Maloon
You're
to
good.
stop hitting them. Sylvia starts hitting them.
3!
Jesus
Roll again.
Christ.
Roll another one.
Wait.
Advantage.
I'm running out of dice.
Oh, what is happening?
Hilarity is ensuing.
What?
9.
What?
The fuck?
I have like 5 different d20s here.
They're all betraying you.
I've only been rolling 1 dice all night.
That's 16 reduced to 8.
Thank you. I'm
Also,
still alive.
also, Sylvia, I'd like you to roll a d12.
A what?
Why?
No reason.
Roll a d.
No reason my ass, Quinn.
You'll see.
Quillen!
You'll find out eventually.
You are already bred. 5.
You're
Okay.
already pretty.
Noted.
Why the voice?
Noted, he says.
I'm defeated.
Okay.
I'm an idiot. I'm already drunk.
Yeah, Sylvia, so you plow through these things and you, like, get a full inhalation of spores and you just go... you just, like,
You
get
absolute dumbass.
in your lung. They're in your lungs.
I told Malone to stop for a season.
They've
It's
penetrated
okay. I could probably wash it all down.
I doubt that. It's in your lungs, not your stomach.
Also, Sylvia, like, while the damage fades, the pain, the immediate pain fades, there's still a weird sensation in your lungs. You're not sure.
Who's ready to kill Sylvia the fungus zombie? I know Thalos is.
How about instead of fucking bringing you back to life, I just make you my zombie?
No!
I
No.
fucking do it.
Yeah, Reese sounds like he'd be into that.
Anyway.
Would you like to keep going?
Thanks, yes. I will keep walking straight.
Okay.
DM.
I guess the fight's over. So
Yeah, it is. It is over.
Joke's on you. I didn't even have to do anything.
You're gonna die. You're
you need healing?
gonna die.
I'm at 14 health.
Okay, so that's a yes, right?
I think
Get
the
your
question
little
is,
ass
do you
over
want
here.
healing?
Yes!
Okay. Oh, that's actually good now.
We just got in here.
We just got. I don't want to waste a second level, so I'll just use a first.
That's fine.
Cure wounds. Oh, good. 8 plus 3.
So 11.
So you get 11 points back. You're
Thanks.
welcome. You're not completely fucked.
I
Don't
actually
do
feel
dumb
much
shit
better
again.
now.
Thalos will punch Sylvia to give her 5 health.
Okay.
Yay!
ASMR
Wow,
abilities.
that's actually help.
Yeah, you're just whoosh, what the hell? Oh.
Ah, what do you think you're doing? Level up. Moving on, the passageway sort of hooks off to the south from this chamber, but only for a moment before it continues further eastward. So you basically come down to this very long passageway going east. In the west wall of this passage, there is a door, so that would be like on the opposite end, where you are right now.
Where the hell is this leading?
Further on, about 90 feet, there's another door in the south wall. The passageway goes as far
What are
as
you
you can
doing?
see, potentially even further.
I'm rolling all my dice in pain.
Maloon, wait, Phoebe, did Reese say that out loud? Where is this leading?
No, I was saying that to
Okay.
Rebecca.
Okay. But yeah, it continues for a very long time, to the point where the passageway actually seems to change in architecture further on.
See, we don't have enough power stars. That's the problem. Anyone know the backwards long jump?
I might.
Maloon says, huh, that might lead to Skullport, actually.
Oh. Weird, okay.
Yeah, there's rumor, there was always rumor that there was an entrance to this place in Skullport. You know what that is?
Do I know what that is?
You can make a history check if you want.
Ooh, history. Something I'm decent at. For some fucking reason. 18 plus 5.
You actually do know what Skullport is. It's sort of like the ultimate black market.
Okay.
It's rumored to be somewhere in Undermountain on the early levels. But all manner of dangerous creatures and and dangerous individuals go there to get things that you can't get in more legal avenues. So like rare
Sorry, did you
poison.
say Undermountain?
So Thalos would
That's
know
correct.
what this is.
I mean,
Talos scratches his head. Oh yeah, I've been there a couple times. Had to do some shopping.
you know what, Thalos? As part of your backstory, I'd say that you
You
may
were
have been
born there.
taken there more than a couple times. Getting there on your own would have been too dangerous to attempt, but with your with Callius, he may have taken you there once or twice.
Yeah, I've been there a handful of times.
Uh-huh.
It is also a very dangerous place.
Yeah, no shit.
You guys want to go see what they're selling?
Yeah, I
Uh,
was something.
That wasn't part of.
of.
That wasn't really the plan, guys. Just saying.
I didn't agree to this.
I have some gold.
Plan, schman. Maybe we'll find something up there to kill the Xanathar.
Maybe,
So we go.
maybe I
Don't
can
really.
find some.
Okay, so like, I'm part of Force Grey, and they would know who I am down there.
AKA Maloon doesn't want to die. Can we move on?
I mean, he can wait here.
What?
You guys don't even know I'm gone.
Hey, you're not wrong about that.
Oh, yes,
I
we will.
would-
Sweet, sweet bliss.
I would also strongly advise against it.
I mean, that's because you're a goody-goody two-shoes.
I kind of feel a little crispy, so it would be good to find something to like.
Also-
So the
make
chances
me
are
feel
you'll be
better.
more crispy out there.
Also, how much money do you have on you right now?
Enough.
Enough.
He like narrows his eyes at you. How much money do you have?
I actually don't even have enough for a potion of healing.
Right, but what about Thalos?
I have like almost 400.
I have 49 gold. I am 1 gold short.
She's loaded.
Yeah, the stuff. So, if you know about black markets, stuff there tends to be extremely expensive. At least the good stuff.
The good kush.
The dank kush.
How good can it
The
be?
dank kush and the kushlets.
I mean, maybe you can get there eventually some other way, but right now, also it probably goes down quite a long ways, and I understood you were on some sort of a time crunch.
We are. I don't want to go there.
Fine, we'll go find the stupid goldfish.
Go.
And the mind flayer, and whatever else you were down here to find.
I'm here for a goldfish.
All right. Let's fucking goldfish. Let's go.
All right, so like I said, there are 2 doors, one in the wall behind you, and one about 90 feet on in the south wall.
The other one then, I guess.
Which one?
The south wall one.
Is the one that's further on? Okay.
Yeah.
You can go up there. You open the door. It sort of goes down a couple of short flights of stairs. You pass by an alcove that appears to have a set of armor in it, and the armor is sort of emblazoned with the Xanathar symbol.
Neat.
Is it living armor or is it takeable armor?
It's not moving at the moment.
I'm
I all perceive.
I'll's gonna. Okay. I'll
like a fucking Pokemon.
I'll just looks at it and looks it over for a bit. And he says, there are some runes here, and he points to like a very hidden part of it.
So possibly alive and will attack us at some moment in the future.
Maybe not if we don't disturb it.
Okay, then let's not touch it.
Sylvia, poke it.
Oh my fucking god!
Do you keep moving?
It's like Full Metal Alchemist. We just rub the runes off. It's good.
Right as rain, we can.
I will
we can put the
resist
drums in.
temptation.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Moving on, you come into what appears to be a large circular chamber, about 80 feet in diameter. It appears to be some sort of arena. It's a circular chamber with several buttresses supporting a 40-foot high domed ceiling. There are 10-foot high stone bleachers in the northwest half of the room, which is sort of, you're in the northeast at the moment, so it's, if you kind of picture that. There are staircases that lead from the bleachers to seemingly to other areas. Both a passageway in the western wall, passageways to the north and south lead off, and you can also see a passageway that seems to lead under the bleachers to some other door. There's a semicircular recess in the southeastern wall with steps leading up to it. Its floor seems to be about 5 feet off the arena floor, and the alcove is decorated with bouquets of various fungi and stone vases, and purple tapestries with Xanathar's symbol. And also, jutting from the curved roof of the alcove is an interesting, what appears to be some sort of spectral-looking eye stalk that is just sort of scanning the room.
Okay.
Sneaking time.
Other than that, the room is empty.
Yeah, if you get caught by that, we're gonna fight something.
No shit.
Yeah. Yep.
So what would you like to do?
Would it be possible to sneak up on the eye stalk and cut it?
It looks spectral. You're not sure it could be cut. It's sort of just ghostly and hovering there.
I'm gonna sneak my way to that one door with the steps.
That one door, the one leading under the bleachers?
Yeah.
Okay. Just go ahead and make a stealth check to avoid the gaze of the eye stalk, moving at the correct times and whatnot. This would not be... you would not have advantage from your boots on this because it is purely a visual thing.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
18.
18. Okay, yeah. You think you feel pretty confident as you just sort of lie flat at opportune moments and just sort of avoid its gaze as you make your way across the room and around the sort of perimeter. And you can make your way to the door under the bleachers if you would like.
Yeah, I'll look in there.
Okay. You look in, and the interior appears to be some sort of cell block. That you see sort of 4 cells in the northern wall of this little chamber. You think you see occupants, but you would have to go in to see who is in there.
All right, time to sneaky snake.
Are you going in?
Sure.
You don't know if there would be any place to really hide from the inhabitants of the cells if you went in, for the record. Like,
fine, fuck you, I'll do it anyway.
Okay. I was just making sure you were aware of the circumstances. As you go in, you see, there are 4 cells. The one closest to you has what appears to be a female halfling. The next one has a female drow. The one after has a couple of humans, one male, one female. And the last one has what appears to be a male half-ogre, a minotaur, and a female, what sort of looks like a cross between an orc and an ogre. And they sort of look at you suspiciously as you enter.
To be expected.
Mm-hmm.
Thalos will walk over to the drow.
Okay.
This is not gonna end well.
Mm-hmm. She sort of looks at you coldly. What do you... says, What house are you with?
My own.
You've broken... you appear to be one of us. You've broken off from our society, then?
Thalos will narrow his eyes looking at her.
She's committed the cardinal sin.
I'm not one of you.
She sort of looks at you and goes, I see.
And where I come from, well, where I was created from, that's racist.
I apologize, you looked like one of us.
Yeah? And you look like a racist.
I'll just become the guy that just goes, that's racist.
What do you want, then?
I want to know what you're doing in this here.
On an end to the racism.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Bloody for all, I demand an end to the racism.
19.
She says, I was captured in Skullport. I had a companion here. Who has been taken for interrogation. I don't know where.
And Thalos will gesture to the others. And how about the rest of you?
Okay. 1 second.
I'm having to look for everybody's dialogue trees.
Not all of them have them. Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually mistaken about the second to last one. It actually has 3 humans in it, 2 male, 1 female.
Okay.
Okay. They will say,
all your chains.
But please keep on your clothes.
so they'll explain what they're doing here, or some of them will. The ones in the second to last one appear to be captured or kidnapped Waterdavians. But what you overall get is that these are all people who are captured for entertainment in the arena. That the Xanathar Guild makes them fight for a sport, basically.
So we should really let these people out.
You're not there.
Well, hold on.
Did you want to make your way there?
You're not there yet.
Do you want to stealth your way over there?
I don't know if I can stop.
It's okay. Don't worry.
I'm worried. I have a -1 to stealth.
Don't worry, Thalos will take care of everything.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
He's only gonna murder most of them.
Thalos will say to all of them, listen, I'm in a bit of a charitable mood today, and I'm on a bit of a mission. And I think we can help each other out, if you know what I mean.
I'm listening.
I open up your cells, and you cause a ruckus. I don't care how. I don't care where you cause a ruckus. Just anywhere in here.
That sounds like a good way to get killed.
Thalos shrugs. I can open your cells, but I can't guarantee your safety. I've got something I got to take care of myself. And also on top of that, do any of you know where I'd find a goldfish?
They'll say, or one of the Waterdavians will say, I don't know where a goldfish would be, no.
Alright, fine, none of you know. Anyway, any of you have any idea how I can open these stupid things?
The drow says, have any lockpicks?
No.
No, pulls out
Well,
sword.
then how's your upper body strength?
Fantastic.
Do you want to try and break down one of the cell doors?
Sure.
Which one?
Break the walls down.
We'll start with the female drow.
Okay, go for it. Athletics check.
With the racist.
Yeah. Release the racist.
Show you are the bigger man by letting her out.
18 plus 6.
Shit. 24. You like feel it almost budge. Like you feel like you're so close. But like, I mean, this is an iron cell door, and the fact that you got that close is honestly impressive. It is a DC 25.
Wow.
I'm not lying. I mean, It makes sense. It is an iron door.
It makes perfect sense that trying to break,
Yeah.
cold iron with your bare hands might be above a DC 20, especially to level 5 players who have like 6s and 7s to their best bone.
I will say, though, the drow sort of raises an eyebrow at this feat of strength. And like she wasn't expecting you to do so well.
Thalos takes a step back. Hold on. Let me give it one more go.
If you want to try again, it would be at disadvantage. Just because I don't
rolling up sleeves. Hang on. I almost got it.
Otherwise, it's just like I can't really let you take 20 on it per se.
True. All right. Thalos will lean out the door and try and get IL's attention.
He can come over if you want.
Ayal's attention. You mean literally just exist within like 80 feet of him?
He'll try to stealth over. It does great. Gets a 24. He actually flies around like the top of the room, like out of the range of where the scanner's looking, and makes his way over. Do you want him to try and...
My muscles hard enough. Pick the lock.
Alright, he will pick the lock. Does he have expertise in lock picking? I forget. No, he does not.
His expertise in perceiving things.
Yes. Yes, he does.
I mean, the next thing I could do is I could try shooting the lock.
I might create a bit of a ruckus.
Ayal goes in with his lock picks, and after a moment, you hear a click, and the lock opens. He swings open the door. The drow sort of stretches her muscles and says, that's better, as she walks out.
No!
Stop her!
Well, I think I'll be making my way back to Skullport, if you don't mind. Or
I would, wait a minute. There's an eyeball thing out there.
She sort of peers out and sees what you're talking about.
Oh fuck, he almost got us with that.
Are you okay?
Thinks for a moment. Says, I can work with that.
Alright, your funeral.
And she will attempt to sneak out. Gets a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that eye's got no nipples.
Yeah, she creeps under the bleachers and climbs up the wall to where you guys came from, and she will slip out. And she sort of passes the rest of you and just sort of nods with barely an acknowledgement. And yeah, she leaves.
Just what the fuck?
Thalos to IL. Alright, now do the rest of them.
IL says, I think they're, what exactly do you want to do with them? Because I think they're just going to try and get out of here.
I mean, you're a goody two-shoes. Wouldn't you want to do that?
I mean, yeah, I'm just wondering why you want to.
Shut up, don't question me, unlock the things.
Alright, you will go next to the halfling. Who is the halfling, by the way, looks sort of eyeing you more than the others. You're not sure. She sort of looks like she's mentally taking notes or something.
Good for her. I'm gonna go and try and muscle another door.
Okay, go for it. Make an athletics check.
The halfling appear intoxicated.
Ooh!
What'd you get?
The person in our party been a doppelganger. Cage.
Did you get a nat 20?
26.
You, your muscles bulge and you yank the door off its hinges.
Who the fuck let Gerald in here?
Which door was that, by the way, out of curiosity?
What the fuck? Who's the next one down from what IL's doing?
You got a halfling, you got Waterdavians, and you got monstrous races.
We'll do the Waterdavians.
Okay. Yeah, they pop out and are very thankful. They're all just sort of thank you.
Stop thanking me, I'll kill you.
Okay.
So maybe I'll kill you dead.
Don't you fucking thank me.
They will. Well, actually,
Yeah.
They remember they saw what you were talking about with that. They're kind of feeling nervous about this.
Got a bunch of people with high charisma and no dex. It's a rough spot. That's a rough spot. Let me tell you.
I have Dex.
I guess I'll do the or the other ones.
I'm stealthy.
I all got the halfling out. There's also the one with the sort of ogre, minotaur, and orog, or orc slash ogre. The half ogre will actually say, "Actually, we kind of like it in here. Fighting's good."
That's fun. All three of them are like that?
Yeah, the others just kind of think for a moment and go like, "Yeah," and they just nod.
Yeah, you know what? I like prison.
I don't want to be free.
Alright, then.
Okay, so the Waterdevians and the spy are just... one of them, the female human, says, I can make it easier for us, potentially. Wait, no, that's not what that does, never mind.
No, that's not what that does.
Oh, actually, I have this will expend most of what I have for the day, but she sort of counts. One of you is going to have to go without. The halfling says, "I'm good, thanks." And she will tap one of her friends and turn them invisible. And will make that person will make his way out. She taps. Then once he's clear of the eye stalk, she taps the next one. The process repeats, and lastly does it on herself using her last spell slot, which can cast invisibility.
Thalos will look at the halfling, and what's your story? Keeps to yourself, takes note, and why do you keep looking at me?
Because that's
I'm evaluating
the real Sylvia. Secretly, that's the real Sylvia. We've been following a doppelganger. Oh god!
I'm evaluating if my superiors need to watch out for you. I'll get back to you on.
Watch out for me.
If it's a yes, I'm sure you'll hear from us. And she will creep out.
Need I remind you who just saved your sorry eyes?
She is leaving without responding.
Yeah, fuck you too.
The name's she says the name's Samara. If you want to look me up, Samara Strongbones.
Your name is Samara. Go fuck yourself.
And she will make her way out. Yes, it is a female halfling. She sort of bumps against you, Sylvia, as she leaves.
Oh,
Who the fuck are you?
do I know you?
You do not recognize her.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Who are you? Are you me? You sound like a jerk.
What would you like to do now that has happened?
So, after she leaves, Thalos will pull out his ledger and add a name.
Special ladies.
Strong bones.
And he's going to put her in the ledger as Weak Bones.
I thought you were gonna put her in as like cunt bones.
No, just Samara Weak Bones.
Softly chuckling to himself as he writes it.
Yeah, he's just writing it down going,
Hey, weak bones. Hey, that's a good one.
Weak Bones. I'll say it to it next time.
Hey, Thalos, you've done it again.
Thalos, you genius.
Thalos, you clever dog.
All right.
Previously devils.
What would you like to do now?
So what other doors were there?
There's one going north, and from your perspective, as you made your way across, it looked like that one just went up to the other door on the west wall that you saw previously.
Okay.
There's also one going to the south, and that's the only one you can see at the moment.
We'll try for the one we didn't go to then.
All right. Are you just going there? Okay.
No, I'll go too.
Well, you gotta sneakity sneak.
I will sneakity sneak.
Says you. No, I don't.
I will sneak.
No fucking thanks.
Go ahead and sneak.
I don't have to sneak because I can just touch myself and turn invisible. Fuck.
All right.
Oh, gross.
Ace will turn invisible.
6 plus.
So you're gonna leave me here by myself?
You're used to death.
14.
You're not alone. You're with Maloon.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You have Maloon.
Actually, Ace, can you twin invisibility? This is an interesting question.
Yes, I can, and I have.
I mean, so I just throwing out
he's not
that is an
going
option
That's
you
his
have.
point.
Yeah.
Mr. Screaming about the talking rock can care for himself today, thank you.
Gotcha.
Wow. Fuck you too.
Okay. Sylvia, what'd you get? 14? You think? Okay.
14.
You feel pretty good about it. You're not sure.
Okay.
Sylvia's sneaking explodes from the lungs.
Just begin profusely vomiting fungus.
Oh, great. Great.
And Maloon is like, do you want to go over there?
Would you want to fucking try and sneak past that thing?
We could try going in the other way, maybe. This points to the.
Let's go the other way.
All right. I will. So if you go back and go around, you'll still make a stealth check, but the DC will be lower, probably.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll that.
I am a clunky boy. I'm not stealthy. Except for when I roll nat 20s, apparently.
Actually, funnily enough, Maloon did not do so well, but with that roll, you actually managed to catch him before he steps into plain view. As you see the sensor thing sort of turn in his direction, you sort of yank him back.
Not that way, dude.
Yep. And you all can make your way down to the south door. I'm assuming I'm going to assume you're at the same marching order unless you tell me otherwise, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sylvia, would you like...
Be this empty spot in the middle.
Sylvia, would you like to open the door?
I will open the door.
Okay. You open it, and this appears to be a large, sort of, curving corridor that sort of curves up to the north. It's wide. It's like a wide promenade of like 30 feet wide as it curves up far to the north and then to the south, like almost half of a circle, but not quite. There are pillars that sort of ring it as well, or go along its length. The pillars are carved with eyes, and you sort of get the sense that they're looking at you for some reason. You're not sure. But yeah, you see this large passage. As you open the door, you start to hear footfalls coming in your direction. What do you do?
Ready in attack action?
Yeah. I will do that.
Okay.
Sylvia's staring down the hall and just like has her sword drawn. I just want to like flick her on the back of the neck.
Don't. I will swing my
While I'm
sword.
invisible, while I'm invisible, I just want to. So she'll turn around and see just Reese like 5 feet behind her.
Oh, by the way, doors out of here that you can see, or ways out of here, Up in the north wall, there appears to be a set of double doors, which actually might be the ones that you saw previously. There's one in sort of the inner ring of the circle. You're sort of coming in through the outer ring, so you see on the opposite side a little further. There's also a passageway going east a little further down, and then another larger passageway that it sort of turns into at the bottom, for a total of 4 ways out. But you start...
A lot of information, Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, are we in a straight hallway then? I'm actually confused.
It's a large curved hallway, almost like the entire thing is one big circle, and this is just curving along its perimeter.
Okay, and there's 4 ways out?
Yes, one at the top, 2 on either side a little further down, one a door to the west, one a passageway to the east, and then at the bottom of this little circle it splits off to a larger passageway to the east.
Wait, what do you mean by the top and the bottom?
So,
is it slant?
Okay, so picture a semicircle, right? Or half of a ring. Take a ring and chop it in half.
Right.
By the top, I mean like chop it in half vertically, I should say. So like the top of that semicircle, so like at the very top, what part of it is a dead end, but the top part of it has doors leading out of it.
Okay, so you're talking about top as if you were staring at this on a piece of paper.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
To the north and to the south. And which I am
now
staring at as if it was a piece of paper, which is why I'm describing it that way.
Okay. And you said, did you say the footfalls are coming in front of us?
They're sort of down at the southern end of the hall, heading in your direction.
You know what? Tell you what. I can't be seen. I want to carefully try to scout ahead. I'll inch my way past Thalos and Sylvia.
You see coming down the hall what appears to be a dwarf.
A what?
A dwarf. A male dwarf, wearing a blue tunic and various brown leathers. And only Ace sees him at the moment. But he has a sort of very squinty expression, and almost like a pudgy-looking face. Just like these squinty eyes and a gray mustache and beard. He also has an interesting helmet with 2 massive horns coming out of either side, and coming up almost into a single point, sort of converging in the middle. And he's just sort of coming towards the sound he apparently heard. You see he has a great axe by his on his belt, or on his back rather.
All right. I guess the party should be thankful it's Ace, not Thalos, or else he'd just pat Sylvia on the back and send her off to, whatever happens.
Oh.
That'd be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I will walk forward.
Doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Ace, he would say that's what would happen.
If Thalos
saw it, he would absolutely just let you run in and do whatever, because what does he care? Either the enemy dies or you die.
Yeah. What would you like to do, Ace?
I would like to go back and talk to our combat specialist, like a smart person.
All right, you don't have a ton of time right now. He's coming towards the doorway that just opened, and he will see the party within seconds. So you need to make a quick decision.
Run.
Like I said, I'm gonna stay ready, but it's only if he does anything.
Mm-hmm. So, Ace, are you doing anything in particular?
Christ, now comes the problem with all my with like 90% of my spells being concentration. Most of my shit breaks the invisibility.
I mean, yeah, casting a spell and breaks
the invisibility. And it's like minor illusion.
Keep in mind, casting a spell breaks invisibility anyway. So, concentration or no.
Just stay invisible for now.
I mean, yeah, I'm just going to back up to the group. I don't want him bumping into me ahead of time. I'm going to back up to the group, and as I'm passing Thalos, I'm just going to tell him, 1 enemy, great axe, heavily armored. Go nuts.
Yeah, he will come into view about 15 feet away from you, and he sees all of you. and he just looks in surprise and says, "Intruders."
Are you sure about that?
You know what? Screw it. Can I just lean out this Sylvie and be like, "Oh look, Xanathar, go get him, kid."
Would you like to attack him?
Well, hold on. Before he says intruders, and what makes us intruders? Maybe you're an intruder.
Can I just kill him before more people come?
Wait, if you're taking a moment here, he actually turns around and starts to leave.
Nope.
Oh, then we're gonna kill him.
My walking speed is 35 feet. I will run.
Okay, and now we will roll initiative as you have made decisive action to attack.
If motherfucker's gonna run, we're gonna kill him.
Motherfucker's gonna run to go 50 alarm.
One of these needs to work.
Nat 20.
Natty 20.
22.
17.
17 for Sylvia.
19.
19 for Reese. What does your nat 20 give you, Thalos?
22.
All right. And wait, Ace, what did you get?
You remember how my last one was a 3?
Yeah.
What is it?
This one's a 4.
Wow.
Improvement.
Did it. Baby steps.
Okay.
Freaking our way up in the world.
Oh.
I hope this means any attack rolls I take are decent.
Shit, I forgot to roll for Ace. Okay.
I think you just jinxed it there, Ethan. Now they're all going to be terrible.
It says I'm going to go get my all 20s die, and we're going to see.
All 20s.
Okay, Thalos, you are up first.
Quinn
right.
ignores the DM.
Now that it's more useful, I'm gonna use Green Flame Blade on this guy.
All right.
I thought you were going to be like, it's useful. I use gun.
I use gun.
Talos, use gun.
Now, keep in mind you're
the
only
thing to take care of all of these pesky guards.
the
Fucking gun.
the jump damage behind you is not going to do anything because it specifically goes.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it mainly as a juice.
Sure, I gotcha.
It's not gonna jump to anybody because it's just him.
Right. Yeah, but so you can go ahead and roll though.
Yeah. 25.
That is definitely a hit.
Okay. Yeah, 8 on the regular swing. And spells. That's 9 on the fire damage.
So 17.
And then we're going to take another swing.
All right.
What the fuck? 24
That's a hit.
on that one. Okay.
Jesus. What is with your dice?
I'm growing. I can switch to creamsicle because I'm using Halloween right now.
Up to you.
It's not your dice, RJ. You're just a lucky man. Like your rolls are typically very high.
9 on that roll.
Alrighty.
And then
Final attack.
21.
21. That is also a hit.
Okay. 7 plus 3, so 10.
10. Okay. Oh, he did not like that. And and he's gonna pull out his great axe and make 3 attacks on you with it.
3
Good for him.
is a magic number.
It's a fucking magic number. The last guy took 3 attacks on RJ.
Alright, first one misses it with a 14.
Nope.
Yep.
Second.
Shush!
I can't hear what's going on.
Too bad.
Because they're terrible singing.
Second one is a hit.
Yeah, I know.
Second one hits with a nat 19. So,
Okay.
yeah. That is going. He hits with a lot of force as he swings at you. The swings. Oh, geez. That would be.
Oh, that's a good sound.
23 slashing damage on that. And his final swing is a crit.
23.
Wow.
Yikes.
I rolled very well.
You sound proud of yourself. You shouldn't.
Didn't roll too high on the crit though. The crit is 20 damage total.
Oh, not too high.
Or 20. Sorry.
20 HP.
Sorry, 25. Misspoke.
It's fine. I have 1 HP.
That's not. No. God damn it.
I mean, honestly,
Wait, why do you have 1 HP?
20 is not high for a crit, because that means you only rolled like 10 damage.
Why do you have 1 HP again?
You should be dead. I don't care.
Because
You should be dead.
Yeah. So
Rebecca just piping up, you should be dead.
So this dwarf turns around and deals 2 devastating blows to Thalos and actually downs him. Then just sort of concentrates and just gets a second wind all of a sudden.
Nope. And
will then continue to attempt to leave. We'll walk 25 feet. Actually, I need to figure out where exactly he's going.
Today we made the wrong decisions.
Where the shit is?
No.
Where is it?
Maybe.
Map. Excuse me.
It doesn't want to, Quinn.
Literally cannot find the one room I'm looking for.
It doesn't want to, Quinn. It doesn't like you anymore. You murder us every time.
I'm sorry.
Mostly
it's the second time RJ had attacked him in, and the guy turned around, got 3 attacks, and dealt massive damage. What the hell is going on?
Seriously.
Okay, literally, am I losing my mind?
Losing what?
My mind. Hang on.
Maybe.
What?
It's a magic number.
I'm so confused. Is it like
Good.
No, this is important. What?
Fucking
what?
good.
I literally.
I guess you can't find it, which means he can't find it.
I mean, wait, is that it? No, that's down to there. Down to. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. Why was that so hard?
Someone's blind today.
I guess. How does he want to do it? Actually, no, he'll do that. He goes and ducks into the...
What? Hold on. I actually might want to do something. I need to check something now.
Rebecca.
Okay.
He's just walking 20 feet. Hang on. There's 4 more of us.
I know. Well, I'm just saying where he's heading, and based on the position of where he was, that would be 1, 2... Oh, wait. Oh, right. That's 10 feet. Shit.
When in doubt,
okay, he appears to be... Okay, he makes it to the opening of the passageway leading east. The little one. The one a little further south. He doesn't get any further than that, but that is where he ends up.
Sure.
Hang on. Are we still going down initiative, or...?
Yes. Next up is Ayal, which...
I've got time.
What do you think Ayal should do?
I'm glad you're glad.
I'm leaving this up.
Snippety
snipe. Okay, he's gonna try to do his insightful fighting because that is his gimmick.
It's his whole thing outside of rotating his head around to see shit.
Okay, gets that for insight versus this guy's deception. Okay. Ah, shit. Dropped it. God. There we go. Wow. Both dice rolled the exact same thing, so it's down to modifiers, which his is much higher. Ayal's, that is.
Good job.
So he gets his insightful fighting and will attempt to shootle. That is a hit. Okay, so that is going to be his d6 for his short bow plus his sneak attack, which is 3d6. So that's 4 total. That is a 16 plus 4, so 20 points of damage. So the arrow just sinks into this guy's shoulder and just goes in pain. Reese, you are up next.
Should have saved my
question. Did he turn around again?
He appears to be trying to GTFO.
He's afraid, or doesn't care. I don't know.
Should I attack him or should I make sure Thalos doesn't die?
Nah, I'll be fine. He's running away. Kill him.
Thalos has been down before.
Alright, well, I'm gonna bonus action spiritual weapon first of all.
Alright.
Fucking Christ. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Guiding bolt, 3rd level.
Okay. Well, first of all, spiritual weapon gets an attack when you summon it. And actually, if you're doing spiritual weapon as a bonus, your action would have to be a cantrip, just so you know.
Ah, fuck. Fine. Screw spiritual weapon, then I'll just do the 3rd level guiding bolt.
Okay. Go for it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
What is
I
it?
love you.
Hmm?
Please don't be mad.
Are you what?
Quinn, I love you.
What is happening?
Murder, I guess?
Murder.
Murder, she wrote.
Freaking roll, I guess. I don't understand. It's always when you cast that spell.
I don't know.
I mean, granted, that's one of your only spells that has an attack roll associated with it. But well, screw it, roll. With your juiced up 3rd level damage.
Members of my Dark Heresy campaign, where one of our casters literally always gets the one number he isn't supposed to get when he casts, like, detect bots or some shit. Like, he's not supposed to get 7s or he starts taking extra insanity points, and he always gets a 7 casting that spell.
Shit, this is gonna be 66 doubled. Oh my god.
She's giggling because she's rolling a bunch of 6s.
25.
So 50.
50 points of damage.
Eat
it.
You just blast the shit out of him.
Yeah,
just
he gets hit, shits himself, and dies.
He actually like screams like when that hits him.
I appreciate the reenactment.
He is still standing.
Really?
Yeah, this guy looks like he was quite hardy. But
kill him.
Next up is Sylvia.
I'm going to fucking kill him.
Okay.
Be careful.
Run wild on his ass.
I hope.
Yeet him.
Dude, this is Sylvia and it's a Xanathar. There is no careful.
Oh, fuck.
What'd you get?
I got 13.
Total? Yeah, that...
Yeah.
He is wearing plate armor, and that bounces right off it.
Alright, I'm gonna swing again.
Again!
And again!
That is a modified 19.
That is a hit.
Okay, good. He's not impossible to hit.
No, but the plate armor... I mean, out of game plate armor has like...
And that's 11 points of damage.
Alright, you just clock him in the head. You have a 3rd attack if you do have a 3rd attack.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing again with my short sword, and I'm going to spend a key point because I got this new thing called Stunning Strike.
Oh
god,
my!
Stunning Strike is so good.
Well, you can do that when you hit, and keep in mind, the way your monk stuff works is your offhand, it has to be your unarmed strike.
Okay.
So the first two could have been short sword, but the third and fourth, if you wish to flurry, would be unarmed. But
that sounds good.
And you can make any attack a stunning strike.
Yes.
It's so good. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will use Flurry of Blows, and then
Fury of Hose.
I will
attack number 3, first of all.
Yes.
So no flurry yet.
Okay. So attack number 3, short sword swing.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, 3 would be unarmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, first 2 would be short sword if you want it. Third.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 19 plus 8.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. And would you like to drop a stunning strike on that?
Yes.
Okay.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage, and he has to make a saving throw. Con save, yes?
Yes, 15.
That is a fail. He is going to use his Indomitable trait to get 1 reroll on that.
Okay.
And he succeeds.
Damn it!
Fuck.
Now, you did flurry, so on your second attack, you can spend another key point if you hit to do another stunning strike. If you so make your flurry attack.
Okay. And that's a 17 plus 8.
That is a hit.
These are good rolls.
These are some good rolls.
And that's 9 points of damage.
Okay, he's getting quite beat up, and are you going to drop another key point on stunning strike?
I am.
Okay. That's a fail. He's going to use his second and final use of Indomitable. And succeeds. But he has used up that trait now.
Okay.
Good.
That said, he's looking quite hurt. Also, I should mention, with regards to the downside of that, what you just did, is you just used 3 key points in a single turn.
I know I did.
Yep, so keep in mind for the future.
I have 2 more.
That's true. And you get them back on a short rest, so that is one thing.
We are going to have to rest.
Yes. Next up is Maloon. He's going to step forward and say, I'd say nothing personal, but you guys kind of brainwashed me, so it's a little personal. He takes out Azure Edge. And we'll begin swinging. Misses somehow with the first one, despite his ridiculous bonus.
Jesus, come on.
3 more.
Because he sucks.
Second one,
shit together.
Second one definitely hits. For 15 damage. Number 3 also hits. And how does he want to do this? He just brings the axe down and batters him back, and the dwarf sort of leans back and says, "Wait, please!" And then he swings Azure Edge, and the dwarf's head detaches from his body.
Oh, nice. That's pleasant.
Gross.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna walk up and heal the fuck out of
Well,
Talos.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but he does have 1 death save to make before that. Not that it matters. Although he could get up on his own if he gets a nat 20.
I have...
Okay, I succeeded.
Okay, so but 1 success, and now you heal him, so it doesn't matter.
I'll just do fucking 2nd level since we're gonna have to rest anyway.
And that would be with your Grave Cleric thing, if you recall.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's at 0.
You can spare his dying soul.
Well, no, it's auto max healing.
The Circle of Vitality, yeah, restore maximum HP.
So how much health? Spell. So how much health does he get back?
With 2nd level Cure Wounds, 2d8 plus 3.
So 19.
So, yeah.
So Thalos, you get 19 HP back.
Cool.
That's nice.
It's better than dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use second wind.
Alrighty.
Because I'll get it back.
And are you guys taking a short rest? Or...
Yes.
Yeah, we're not exactly in a position to take any chances at the moment.
Okay. Maloon sort of looks around and says, this seems like a place that would probably get a lot of traffic. Do you guys want to go back into that little corridor that led here for this or something?
Yeah, I suppose we could tuck back in there.
All right. So you can do that and go ahead and mark off a short rest. I don't think anyone needs to spend any hit dice, but if you do, you may.
Okay.
I'm just going to use one.
Oh, that's right. Sylvia did take some damage.
Oh, yeah. Sylvia took some damage, Quinn.
Sylvia
took some damage. Eat my ass, you fucking cunt.
I meant besides Thalos, because that was the most obvious one.
God, your insensitivity hurts my feelings.
Sylvia almost died.
Speaking of which, Sylvia, as you're completing your rest, Sylvia just kind of coughs.
Oh no.
Oh god. Can I give her a fucking checkup or something?
You can make a medicine check if you like.
Oh, medicine!
Yep.
One thing I'm actually... I think it's the biggest number I'm proficient in. Where? Oh, there you are. Oh, that was pathetic. 15 plus 6.
6. Based on the spores that those things emitted, you think, and looking at her current condition after an hour, you think she has 5 more hours to live. If this doesn't get cured.
What?
Hot.
Okay!
God damn it, Quinn!
And RJ thought he had it bad.
Well, I guess
this is why he's been quietly sympathetic towards Sylvia. Jesus Christ!
I mean, so what? Sylvia dies. Just bring her back with revive.
You think if you had access to a cure disease spell, for example, that would probably do the trick?
I have cure wounds. I don't have cure disease. Healing word. Prayer of healing. What does that do?
That's a more heavy group heal.
Yeah, that's just a multi-heal.
Yeah, and
we could always try the black market.
Oh my fuck.
I mean, she's gonna fucking die either way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Fucking Christ.
Fine, let's raid the black market.
Raid? You don't even have enough money to buy one regular fucking potion.
Who says we're buying? I'm going to die.
Quinn, I can't swap spells mid-session, right?
No, you can't.
Didn't think so.
It's only on a long rest.
Fuck.
It was Sir Paladin.
To the black market.
Oh my god.
The black market for what's probably a TPK.
Are you
I can give you some Czar.
Is this a plan that everyone is down with?
Okay, well, Sylvia doesn't have much choice.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, fair, but like...
I think we should just back out completely and buy it somewhere that isn't the fucking dangerous black market.
Also an option.
That's boring.
And come back. It's not a fucking problem.
And she's not wrong.
You want to discuss in character? Because at this point, Reese, you've examined Sylvia, and you're like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, no. 5 hours to live, max.
It just peers into her throat. His finger lights on fire. You
Hmm.
think we could burn it out?
I don't. So, alcohol. Can I
No, alcohol won't help. I can't even help.
We could just kill her right now.
And waste the Revivify just in case, one of you dies later. I can't afford another diamond, and I don't really want to go sucking up to my mother to get another one.
I'm no medicine expert, but does that spell even fix her actual lungs, or would that just bring her back from the dead and she'd still have this stuff in her?
I could always just animate her dead corpse.
I like that option. She might have a brain.
It's not the worst idea.
I suggest we go back and get it taken care of.
Maloon is looking quite worried, and is like,
we're probably gonna have to steal something.
5 hours, Sylvia. No time to.
We could probably get up to a church or a temple or something up above ground if we left now. Of course, then they'd probably find and he sort of points towards the decapitated body of the dwarf.
Thalos is going to go over to that corpse and search it.
Okay. Interesting.
Can I just burn the body with Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame actually does radiant damage.
Yeah, no, it was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Yeah, you don't find you don't really find anything specifically on him besides the great axe and a crossbow that he didn't use.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you make that guy your zombie?
Well, then he'd have to come with us, and that's not a good idea either. So let's just bring the corpse with us.
Yeah.
Father.
And I can take care of it from there.
Father!
No, I have no intention of bringing you back to life or to my parents. I'm just gonna take him to
another body in the foyer. I don't need you not to tell Mother. You don't need to revive him.
It just occurred to me it's another dwarf. Dragging another dwarf body above ground from the Xanathar guild.
That is another dwarf, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
No, but that doesn't need to revive it.
Yeah.
Thalos will carry him head and all.
Okay.
Baby, stop.
Alright, do you guys start to make your way above ground, then?
Best bet.
Alright. In that case, I
guess if we have to take care of Sylvia.
In that case, it's cutting it a bit short, but I think we'll call it there for the night.
Okay.
And pick up there next time.
Yeah, especially since I have 5 hours to live, and that'd be a great place to cut it short. Thanks, Quinlan.
It's more. There's more dramatic tension that way.
I don't have.
That's his way of saying he didn't think anyone would actually get this condition.
Well, I knew it was a possibility. It wasn't. Also, if you had rolled higher on that D12, you would have had more time.
Quinn's explain noises.
Yeah, the roll was.
You have a specific tone whenever you're like defending yourself.
I'm not defending I'm not trying to defend myself. I'm just explaining the circumstances. The way it works is
defending yourself. Okay.
The way it works is if you contract the disease, it's a D12 plus your Constitution modifier for the number of hours you have.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Fun stuff.
Yep.
Get ready to go.
God damn. Well, thanks. And God damn it, RJ.
So yeah.